It's interesting because I don't think they have the better team fighting. They scale obviously better on the side lanes with the Camille, but outside of that, if they fall behind against the composition of Mad Lions, they're gonna have a hard time. So for Rogue, they need to continue to show the early games.
Because you know there's no EQ flash follow. You know, if you're just gonna try and flash away, also gives Larssen a little bit of safety in the mid lane. Deathray was just shot for the hook. Is not. That was blind, and Trymbi picks up first blood.
You deserve that first blood, Trymbi, as well. It would have been better
around
to
the corner here, but he just backs immediately.
There's no vision. They just know he's around the area, and wow, that's pretty cute skin.
It's pretty creepy is what it is. If a robot cat hooked you out of bed, you're just on your way to sleep, and he's like, nope, off you come.
It's cuter than a hairless cat.
Soldiered both my honor and my relationship as the Rift Herald comes down in the top lane. Elyoya, though, looking for this push. Trymbi's here underneath the tower. Members on his way.
Now.
Odo there as well, as you say. 5 members there. Trymbi's going to flash away, but just not able to survive the hook. Instead, the Super Mega Death Rocket finds its mark. Rift Herald still tanking on the tower. Malrang coming in as odoamne. He's going to get the stun onto Armut. Can't call back the Forge God. Kaiser tanking the tower, which still stands. Larssen takes the kill. First time he's been involved before the 14-minute mark this game. He's got 2 of them now, as Larssen and Rogue are able to force Mad Lions away.
Yeah, TP down
these teams are away from anyone else on the team. Unforgiven has 52% bot ISO percent. So we expected Kaiser to be the one roaming around and making the plays, but here it is, Trymbi with the hook, Chaos Storm, follow-up. Trymbi has changed his playstyle for this Blitzcrank, and it is paying his advantage over Reeker.
It's day and night to the first week. I was actually really disappointed with the performance we saw from the side of Larssen, because despite his team, I'm just going to hold my tongue because Cataclysm comes through.
Hook's going to land. There's the box as well. And the Super Mega Death Rocket helps Elyoya pick up his first kill of the game.
So Trymbi getting caught off guard there a little bit. They did not have the priority around it. You can see Malrang, he's down towards the bottom side, picking up the first Drake from Rogue here. So back to a little bit. Yeah, so they don't really have too many tank killers. Yes, you have the Camille, but like that's more of a side lane. It's hard for her to be a tank killer in a team fight. So you can see Larssen opted in.
Okay,
he
actually
stopped it!
Blocks the flag and drag, and you can't get away from the cage. odoamne locks Elyoya in place.
Great uses of abilities. Lane, what can they get? Unforgiven is completely isolated. Malrang does still have the kick.
So the question is, do you just catch the wave or do you go for the dive? Trymbi starting off the dive. No wave here for Rogue to push in. Comp on his way. Hook goes wide. Malrang with the kick. Deadly Flourish doesn't connect. There's the lantern. Malrang. Oh my. Oh, it's a comedy of errors. I mean, Unforgiven, you played it really well. Round of applause, but Rogue, what?
Gale Force completed for the Jinx. Jhin still lacking. But the thing is, if you start up the Herald, then Viktor has the TP. Reeker currently does not, but Mad Lions looking for Trymbi again.
Yeah, Trymbi can flash hook across here in the Cataclysm. Oh, you put up the walls that divide you from your team. Malrang, though, has to flash away. Super Mega Death Rocket will find its mark. Unforgiven gets excited.
Kaiser.
Chaos Storm still ticking onto Kaiser. Comp doesn't need to do any more. Killing spree now for Larssen.
Yeah, the burn from Leandre's on Anguish coming in close.
I love Pendulum. Hold Your Color, I think my favorite album of theirs. Really good song.
I don't know a band called Pendulum.
How do you not know Pendulum?
The Rift Herald, see if they could go for tier 2. But as you said yourself now, Rogue, they were able to pick it up. But now 5 members of Rogue is down towards the bottom side, and Realm Warp comes out.
But look at the damage already out of Larssen. Reeker almost down. Larssen, though, can he get away from the Ornn? Dodges away from the Super Mega Death Rocket. Rogue now on the back foot, retreating back to their tower. odoamne will flash. Larssen got out alive.
So TP burned as well in that instance, so you don't lose too much. Yes, flash burn from Armut, flash burn from Reeker, but flash is also burned from the side of Odo and from Larssen with the TP as well. Odo, though, still sticking around. He is spotted on a ward, so Armut, he should be respecting this.
Armut doesn't know the Trymbi's here. TP coming in from Reeker, and perhaps Reeker's going to be in a bad shape as well. No. Odo survives for a long, long time, but you can't survive the Rogue Gank squad. 2 quick kills over to Odo.
Reeker, unfortunately, can't cancel that. Front to back these team fights. But Larssen right now, definitely your biggest worries. There's a lot of pressure on his shoulder to create space. Trymbi in a very good spot here.
Lands the hook onto Elyoya. Larssen with the chase down. Look at the burst! Holy moly, that's a lot of damage coming out of Larssen, and immediately they turn their eyes towards the Baron. Looks like Larssen can reset and TP in here. Rogue, the vision control is sublime from them, but there is a single ward there for Mad Lions.
This can still be dangerous if they are all crammed up in the pit. There's still ultimates on Armut, there's still ultimate on Unforgiven. So they can still try and fight this one if they want to from the side of Mad Lions, but right now they barely have any vision. Here's the call of the Forge Guard.
Trymbi misses the hook. Call of the Forge Guard will come back, but Comp and Larssen still able to survive. Kaiser looking to get into that pit. Look at the damage though onto Armut. He's already down. Comp takes him. Trymbi low. Malrang's killed. Both the junglers now dead as odoamne tries to get onto the backline, but with the Realm Warp, Reeker will escape. Rogue back away from the Baron. Unforgiven zap. Oh, just can't quite catch the
Rogue
tail.
fans is that he didn't, and Mad Lions, they crawled their way back into it with their stellar team fighting.
He said it very well as well. The ultimates weren't there for Rogue. You didn't have a Chaos Storm.
Oh, Armut, nice.
That is so well timed. Armut now.
This could be huge.
In the ram, dodges by odoamne. Cataclysm coming out as well. There's a hook onto Odo, but the chase is on from Rogue as they push in from the bottom side. Shut down onto Odo. Armut ticking away with the Chaos Storms. The curtains open. Reeker hit by one. Unforgiven the second. Elyoya the third. And Unforgiven the fourth. Not any substantial damage found by Comp.
And once again, Rogue was split. There was one on towards the ramp into the mid lane. There was one coming through the choke point between the blue buff. They're just able to find them. And Mad Lions, how are you going to go for this one? You're crazy. Jungler is still alive. And Malrang, they're going to try and force the Baron. They have to turn this one. They can't 50-50 against Malrang. I refuse to believe it.
Trymbi can look for the hook here as well. No Chaos Storm available for Larssen. Unforgiven has the Super Mega Death Rocket. Reeker has the Realm Warp if he wants to get onto the back line. Rogue stepping in, Armut tanking. So is Elyoya, and look at him. Down to about 600 HP. Reeker, flash, forward, Larssen with the stopwatch. TP immediately from odoamne as they look to try and take on this fight. Trymbi gets into the front line, lands the knock-up. Comp on a killing spree now, and Unforgiven. Oh no, he's in the wrong place at the wrong time. Malrang finds the flank, odoamne caught him out. Reeker down, Mad Lions down. Elyoya chased out by his enemy man, and only Armut here standing. Not for long, says Trymbi. Another hook connects, and
They're trying to fight around the HP bars are low. They've been tanking up the Baron. They're having the debuff. And when the rest of the members of Rogue finally comes in, it's just too late. They try to pick up the Baron.
And odoamne with a great sense there to pick up Unforgiven. And what a kill to hit your 1000th LEC kill. Now, I will stress, he's died more than he's got kills.
Don't mention that.
He's still an inter, but he's played really well overall, of course. A long and storied career, odoamne, as he hits 8,000 kills in the LEC.
That is the weak side king, you know, he's been soaking a lot of pressure. This time around, doesn't really feel like it. 5-1 on the Camille. Definitely a good way to get your 1000th anniversary kill.
Now Larssen caught out a little bit here, does still have the flash. Malrang's going to kick Elyoya away, joins up in the Cataclysm here in the route with the Everfrost. Keeps Malrang in the spot for the moment, pops his stopwatch. Curtain Court finds a couple of marks, but...
Comp here, you were mentioning cohesiveness between the great teams we have here in our league when they set up these sieges with the Baron buff, and right now Rogue, they're playing it down to a T. Try and look for any respawning. Camille. Now looking on towards the last tier 2 turret in the top lane, they should just be able to take this one with their siege.
Malrang's going to push forward, Kaiser here as well. Trymbi's hooked down for a second, I believe, but they're going to get some damage down onto that Ornn, who's hooked back and caught out. Odoamne now on the back line. Curtains open as odoamne pops the stopwatch. The tower down to about 3rd HP. Odoamne will fall to Unforgiven. Actually, Reeker gets it. Reset's coming out. Trymbi's still looking for a hook, fishing for a catch off towards the side here.
He does have the flash, but there's a ward Reeker and Unforgiven, but they can try and look for a play here.
Honestly surprised by the TP from odoamne. I thought he could have pushed another way. There's Curtain Call coming out. Who are you going to go for, Malrang? Is it Kaiser? Is it Armut? Is it anyone?
They still don't know. They don't know,
Still
Medic.
waiting.
They don't know.
Unforgiven! Welcome to the party! Unforgiven gets dunked by Larssen. Cataclysm doing whatever it can, but Larssen, he just melts them with the Chaos Storm. Reeker trying to get out, but all he can do is go to his own funeral. Rogue wipe mad.
They didn't know, Medic, and Malrang finds a beautiful kick. Not looking like they want to go for the end of that one. Death timers are still fairly long, but they're going to be picking up the neutral objective. Turned into the front liner, just absolutely evaporated in the river.
And that's the thing, like, Reeker is not strong. He's got Everfrost, Zhonya's, and the Seraphs complete. If you can kill Unforgiven, you kill the DPS. And Reeker just not in a position really where he can put out as much damage as you'd like on this Ryze. Push off towards the tier 2 in the top lane. Looks like Mad Lions willing just to give up this inhibitor, but that's a double cannon wave. And Reeker might have to get this recall off. He's going to start it up, but 2 cannons against the Nexus Tower as well. It's going to be won by Rogue if they can continue to get some damage down here. Half HP off that tier 1, the Nexus Tower, that first tower. Cannon minions continue to rattle away, and there we go. First Nexus Tower down. Mad Lions to fight. Armut already down to about 2/3 HP. Rogue wait for the next wave. Super minions on their way, but about 30 seconds away. Call of the Forge God coming out. Curtain's call, as you say. Armut, he missed the curtain. Called an odoamne, just takes him out. Reeker now tries to get the Ever across the back line. Cataclysm coming out as well, but Rogue, they just stop him. They just walk over them. They slap him in the face with their wallets, say, here's a $1 bill, take that! And they get the double for odoamne. Nexus Towers can be their target, but instead, Unforgiven, not forgotten by Rogue. On the fountain, he dies, gets himself a double to round out the KDA. But Rogue, with a demolition, a domination, a destruction of the Mad Lions.
There we have it. Happy faces. You can see it on Trymbi. He enjoyed that game. Malrang smiles all around the board, except Odo. He's as calm as he usually is. We don't get too much emotion outside of him all the time. But either way, Rogue really solidifying themselves.